It's official.
You win.
That is right. How is everybody doing? Everybody that is watching this, you guys are winners. I'm a winner. Everybody wins because we are all here together and we're early, right? We are early. Are we early? That's what everybody says. So I'm just going to jump in the bandwagon. We are early. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. It is easy and it is free. And if you guys are into free things, go ahead and click the link in the description. In about 10 minutes, we're going to go get a free NFT from Chiko Roku. And you guys already know how we do it. Today, we are talking about the Leonardo DaVinci Salvator Mundi drop that is dropping right this weekend. But today, in about 5 minutes, there's going to be an AMA space going down in the Twitter, in the X, and we're going to go peep game. But before we do, we are going to pull this up and see where we at with this drop. Leonardo DaVinci, ElmonX, Salvator Mundi, it's going down. Now, I want to know if you guys are going for this drop. Are you guys going for this drop? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you guys excited about this drop? Is this something that you guys are staying away from? Let me know in the comments down below. Please, it is easy and it is free. All right, now, let me go check out the Twitter space, and I'm going to go check out to see what the people have been saying, right? The space is going down in about 5 minutes. Join us for an X space to discuss the Salvator Mundi drop at 9 p.m. BST, which is today at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is right. Let me go check out what the comments got to say. Set a reminder for tonight. That's right. 4 hours. Oh, I'm there, bro. O'Malley. Wish I could be there, guys. I work right now. Have fun. Ooh, Hadouken. I'm sorry you're going to miss out. I am there. I want this, keeping an AP funds aside in case I get it. That's right. The AP is going to be the Grail, right? The artist proof is going to be the Grail. Am I ever going to be able to get an artist proof? Probably not. They're just too expensive. I don't have $1,000 to put into the app right now. And if I had $1,000 to put into the app, I'll probably go get another Mona Lisa. I'm not going to lie to you guys. All right. So let's go back to the ElmonX and see what people are saying about this drop. The temperature check is here. One, rediscovery. Salvator Mundi was lost for centuries, and it's this rediscovery in 2005 was a remarkable event. It had been mistaken for a copy and was found in poor condition in a small auction house. Its journey from obscurity to recognition captivated the art world. That is right. And look at that piece right there. Look at how damaged that was. That is crazy. So this piece sold on at Christie's auction for about $400 million, which is wild. Dramatic auction in 2017, Salvator Mundi was auctioned at Christie's for a staggering $450 million. Making it one of the most expensive artworks ever sold. The auction was dramatic, with bidders from around the world competing for this masterpiece. That is right. And do you guys think a person bought it, or was this a group of people? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you had the money, would you go and buy this, right? Shout outs to Abdullah Arif for the facts and all the research. Make some noise from my boy Abdullah Arif. That's right. He is in the building. Let me go get some sound effects for my boy, man. He deserves it. We're going to go listen to this AMA. What do you guys think is going to be released in the AMA that we don't already know? Let me know in the comments. The AMA is going to start in a few minutes. We're going to join it live. We're going to take a listen, and hopefully they drop some alpha for us to get excited, right? Just hopefully they drop something for us to get excited. Disputed restoration. The painting's restoration was the subject of controversy. Some experts criticized the change made, including Christ's features and the orb's transparency. The debate over restoration methods highlight the challenges of preserving historical artworks. I mean, the thing is, if you don't restore it, it could simply deteriorate and it'll be lost forever. I think that nothing lasts forever, and everything has to be restored at some point or another. Let's keep it real, because nothing is going to last forever. Nothing. Salvator Mundi. Let's go look at a little bit of a.
There was one other clue. Leonardo pioneered a painting effect known as sfumato, that imperceptible smoky drift in and out of light and shadow.
Looking very carefully at the way the paint was applied, transitions which are invisible, where the paint, the shadow just is so thin.
I'm excited for this.
As if it was just
I'm super
just
excited.
on with this little...
Something that I'm excited about this piece is that the frame actually matches the in real life frame. So they must have gotten over there and gotten a digital version of that frame. They had to digitize it. I don't think they actually pulled the painting off the wall. I wonder how they got the 3D rendering of that painting, right? I wonder if they had to pull the painting down, take photographs of a 360-degree photograph, and then they build the model. Did they have somebody look at pictures and build the 3D model based off the pictures? This is really interesting to really find out, and hopefully we can get that question answered one day. We're gonna ask if we ever get allowed into the space. We're definitely gonna ask.
Simon, the craquelures are the same. The application of the glazes is the same. I'm so excited, my hands are shaking. In May 2008...
You know, when it comes to restoration, if you don't restore these things, they're going to deteriorate and disappear forever. You have to restore paintings. You know, I know that you want to keep it pure and true, but then again, if you don't do that, it just simply deteriorates. It's like a vehicle, right? Every now and then, you're going to have to upkeep the vehicle unless you keep it in a garage, sealed. But apparently, it's been hundreds of years. It's going to be really difficult to really sit there and air sealed something, even if it's air sealed. I think there's going to have to be some type of restoration eventually.
It had the, perhaps the tenor of a group of specialist surgeons around a patient. So I don't think.
Yes, yes, evolved colleagues. Yes.
In the middle of the room, one didn't want to say too much.
I did see that, especially with the paintings. They got the UFO in the background and stuff like that. You know, he could have been an alien, reptilian.
Christ.
Who knows? We're gonna look at some videos about that.
Restoring him, retouching him, resuscitating him. Just working on his eyes took months.
Wow.
It was very important to help it as much as you could, and not in any way suppress this extraordinary spiritual quality that it had, especially towards the end, when I would work on it late in the afternoon, because the light, I was sort of emotionally so involved with it that it was kind of exhausting.
Hard to part with it?
Oh, terrible. It was like a breakup.
The North Apennines, Italy.
Leonardo da Vinci definitely
Here,
must have been a
in the
UFO.
mountains
He must have been an
just
alien.
outside Florence, a young Leonardo da Vinci spent much of his time examining the mysteries of nature.
I'm checking the Twitter spaces, make sure they haven't started without us.
Because his parents were not married,
We're gonna talk about Vivi later on too. We're gonna do a
from the
Vivi video.
prestigious academies attended by many of his contemporaries.
In Florence, the Platonic Academy is reformed and this Institute of Learning comes about. Now we know that Leonardo da Vinci is not allowed to enter this academy.
What? What?
This is a young man who's pretty much left on his own in some ways for up to 19 years, traveling around the countryside. He was looking at rocks, he was studying birds, he was looking at the flow of water, he was studying mountains.
Just get it.
He was literally immersed in nature. No other artist in the Renaissance really showed.
Just a reminder,
that much
everybody,
interest
if you
in
guys
the
want a
natural
free
world and
NFT,
the surrounding
if you guys want a free NFT, go ahead and click the link in the description at 1 p.m., which is in a few minutes, in a few seconds, actually. We're going to go and get our free NFT. There you go. It's on Chiko Roku. I'm going to refresh the page until the new NFT pops up. I think we got the old lady yesterday, the little old lady. There you go. That's it, the fairy. We got the fairy. She looks like an old lady. I think we're getting a new one in about a minute. So we're going to refresh the page and make sure. Oh, there it is. It's 1 p.m. Let's refresh the page. It is here. It is here. Which one are we getting today? Which one are we getting today? I'm getting one. I am getting one. There it is. It's a blind box. It's a blind box. It's a blind box. And it could be either one of these right here. It could either be Venus or pop art. And it's a 50-50 chance on getting either or. So let me know in the comments down below. Are you guys going to go ahead and get your free NFT from Chiko Roku? Go ahead and get it. Click the link in the description right now. Get your free NFT. Don't play yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. Let me pull up to see what I get. Click now. Let me see what I got. Drop not found. Oh, that's not cool. Drop not found. What is going on? Let me refresh the page. Maybe something happened. I'm not too sure, but if I don't get my NFT, I'm gonna be a little sad camper. Collect now. Let's collect it. What? What is going on? What is going on? Why is it not found? I don't get it. Drop not found. Is it just me or is it everybody? Let me know in the comments down below. I think it's just me. I think it's just me. I'm gonna try to log in from my phone. All right, let's go check out this Twitter space. Let's go check out this Twitter space because we should have the AMA starting now, and we are here for it. We are here for it. ElmonX. Oh, I see ElmonX. There you go. Oh, it started. We are here. We are here. Are they live? Are they live? Let me refresh this page. Let me refresh this page. There you go. Start listening. Let's get it.
160, 55 are going to be reserved. For the artist proof, there's going to be 13 editions at £1,100 each through credit card and Ethereum. With the artist proof, you unlock a matching physical museum quality print as well. So unlike the previous drops where you've had to enter your details if you want to purchase the artist proof, this time we're going to email you after the drop and we'll confirm your shipping address. The shipping price is also included. There is a tick box as well for both the original and the artist proof if you're in the UK or not. You don't have to worry about the additional 20% added. That's not going to be the case. It will be included in the cost. So if you do click the UK, there's no additional 20%.
What if they're not in the UK and they click the UK, or vice versa?
It will stay at the fixed price, so there'll be no like additional charge.
Okay.
And then this is the important part, which I really wanted to go through, which is how to purchase. So the first thing to note is the current ElmonX.com will be replaced by a new ElmonX.com. So what this means is the current website that you're looking at on ElmonX.com is going to be replaced by an entirely new website. So that existing website is going to be shifting to elmonx.dev, DEV, so you can still view your collectibles in AR. So that will still be available whilst this change is going on. Eventually, that elmonx.dev site is going to be closed and everything will be on the .com domain. So just whilst we're in this process of changing, everything will be on the new website except the AR function. So it's going to be a first come, first serve. Every person is entitled to purchase one of each NFT. So you could buy the artist proof and you could buy the original, but you can't buy multiple. So similar to the checkout process on elmonxplus.com, you need to input your Ethereum address and then you need to mark a checkbox to make the payment using card or ETH. So
at least they take card.
One thing to note is that ETH payments will not work on the mobile device. The ETH payments must be done on a laptop or a desktop.
You heard that?
If you want to use card, you can do that on a mobile or a desktop. So after you've entered your ETH address and you've selected which method you want to pay with, if it's ETH or card, another pop-up will emerge and you'll have to finalize the payment for the NFT. So what will happen then is it will prompt you to either go to your MetaMask or you'll have to put in your card details. Once that payment's been successful, the NFT will be minted into your wallet and you'll have an instant transaction that will go into your wallet. So there's going to be no airdrop, there's going to be no claim, it will just be minted straight into your wallet and you'll be able to see that loading process. So if you pay with card, for example, you'll see like a loading bar. And then once that loading bar has completed, it will say, congratulations, your NFT's been received. It'll be your wallet and that's the end of the in your wallet and that's the end of the transaction. For this drop, it's only going to be MetaMask, which is available if you're paying through ETH. We will have solutions in the future to use Wallet Connect, so you can use other wallet browsers and you can make payments. But for this drop, it's just in using MetaMask. However, that doesn't mean that it's only MetaMask where you can receive the NFT. So it just means that the payment is through MetaMask. So if you want to input your ledger address and then pay with your MetaMask, that's no problem. And the same for card. You can put in any wallet address in there. It's just when you go to make the payment using ETH, it's just MetaMask.
Only
An
MetaMask if you're paying
important
with ETH,
detail
y'all.
is that you have to be logged into the ElmonX website with a registered account. So this will be the same as your app login username and password. So if you've already made an account on the app, all you need to do is log into the new website using the same details.
Ooh,
If you haven't made an account and you want to make one on the web, you can also make an account on the new website, and
not
that
yet.
will link to your app account. So if you try and make a new account using the same email, that's not going to work. It's just going to say, you already have an account. If you've forgotten your password, you're able to, change your password or push the forgot password. That can be done on iOS, Android, and on the web as well. Something that's really important is to note, if you do put the wrong ETH address when checking out, we're unable to do anything about that. It will either get sent to a wrong address if it's a valid one, or the transaction will just decline and it won't go through.
Make sure it's the right address, y'all. If you guys are paying with
And
MetaMask,
be
make sure you're
careful,
using your
make sure
right
that
address.
your wallet is secure. We'll never DM you to ask you any information. So just be aware.
Yeah, and a lot of people have been sending us messages about when the website's going to transform into this new enhanced platform. We expect it to be tomorrow. It's possible to be Friday, but we will provide an update on Twitter and Discord and everywhere else when it goes live. And then just to speak more about this new website and the differences from the old website, because what happened for those who have been with us since our Mona Lisa drop and Patrick Hughes, we launched on ElmonX.com. Obviously, it had some crashes and things, and then we switched to ElmonX Plus, where the drops would be going quite smooth. But now we're going back to ElmonX.com. So we've made a lot of significant changes. The first thing is, you can pay with ETH and you can pay with card. The second thing is the login. So because you can log into your account on the web and through the apps, it means that you can view your collectibles as well. So if you connect your account to the website or your wallet, you'll be able to see which ElmonX assets you own, and you can view them in 3D, which is going to be available pretty soon.
Nice, nice.
And everything's very streamlined. You'll be able to see all the Medium articles in one place, all the OpenSea links. You'll be able to see all our previous drops, the secondary market, everything. So I think that gives a good overview of the drop. I'm happy to open it up to any questions for things that aren't so clear, or some queries that people have.
Yeah, I think if anyone in the space currently has a question, raise your hand. I did see a couple questions in the chat. Well, one question was if they wanted the delay because they didn't want because of the mint numbers, maybe. And to answer, I mean, I'm sure Jacob can answer it better, but it basically is, it'll cost everyone more if the random minting, right, Jacob?
It wasn't just the cost. I mean, yes, the cost was 10 times the amount, but the other thing was that, when we do these tests, to make sure everything's working fine, we test it on Polygon, we test it on a test net, we test it on all these different, networks. But what we actually did is we took it onto the main net and we tested it there with a dummy contract. And, when we were doing the minting process, 1 in every, say, 10 to 15 transactions was, declining. And once we saw that issue, we thought, obviously that can't be made live. So the sequential mints is something that we know works, and it will be effective. We will go back to random minting. We just need to look at a different solution, and it was too soon to the drop to implement.
I see. I mean, just to let people know too, as we always say, I think Jacob and the Medium already said you're allowed to buy one of each if the APs are still available at that time, and that's pretty much it. If for some reason somehow somebody gets an order in that they shouldn't have, then we would, as usual, take care of it, or try to take care of it. But we shouldn't have that kind of issue.
No, and the important thing is that the accounts must be signed in to make a purchase. So if you don't have a registered account, it's not going to let you purchase anyway. So I must stress the importance that you're logged into the account when the drop happens. I've just seen a question in the chat saying, will we be able to go for the drop on mobile? The answer is no. So it's just going to be on the website, on the ElmonX.com site, through the mobile browser and also through the web.
So they can use the mobile, just using a browser on the mobile, right? If
Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
like a Google search or Chrome or something.
Right.
The only thing is you can't pay using Ethereum using the mobile.
You'd have to have your MetaMask connected.
Even then, you can't purchase it on the
but
on the
it has
mobile.
to be through the computer or the laptop to pay
I see.
in ETH. You can pay through card on the phone or through the mobile, but you can't pay through ETH through the mobile.
Okay. All right, guys, get your questions in. I mean, I'm pretty sure Jacob did answer a lot of you guys, but if there is something you have a question about.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of questions. Can you log in before drop time? Yeah, you can log in before drop time. We also will try and put out a drop guide to give you like a step-by-step, easy way to mint. But it was mentioned before that our payment provider is CrossMint, so that they're quite geared up for these kind of launches, and they have a very simple process to mint. I'll try to share some of those links as well. Someone said, any idea which payment method will be quicker? I mean, yeah, again, they're both kind of similar. It depends also, as it says here, on your card provider. But yeah, they're both pretty similar from our testing.
And yeah, somebody did ask the other day, like, can they use their debit card? The answer is yes, if your bank allows it. Just like credit cards, some credit cards may need you to okay international if you've never done an international kind of order, or if it's a suspicious order that you've never done before.
Too risky. Too risky.
Debit cards do work, as other people from the other drops have said it does. But of course, it solely depends on your bank. If your bank is the one that's not allowing it due to their rules, then that's something you have to discuss with them, or use another kind of payment.
What's up, JKRB? How you feeling out there, man? Thank you for joining us.
CrossMint have said in their documentation, 90%. I think they have like a 90% success rate. If they recognize the payment is potentially fraudulent, they might not allow it to go through, or they might investigate further. That could potentially mean doing a KYC or something, but it's very rare. It's only if they see something that they don't like. So I would just make sure that when you put in the billing address, that it matches up with your card, whichever billing address you use, and there shouldn't be a problem.
Good advice.
I mean,
good advice.
We've tested it. It's very kind of fast.
Right. That sounds good. I know people have been like raising their hand, but I think we've been answering, or you've been answering their questions quite fully. So they're just
I'm seeing a lot of questions here.
Let's see. So to answer Christian, he said he's confused about the websites. I don't see anywhere to log in, and my app is still in beta phase. So as Jacob in the Medium article has said, that the site is going to be for the AR part of the site. So you can use the AR function currently. You can go to ElmonX.dev, while the ElmonX.com is being worked on for the drop. And when the drop is getting close to being ready on drop day, or maybe the night before, depending on when Jacob decides to announce it. And it will be announced on most likely Twitter and Discord as usual, to let you guys know that the ElmonX.com site is ready to be logged in, so you guys can try it then.
Yeah, I mean, just to reiterate what you said. So the current website
Go get your
will
Chiko
be
Roku
changing.
NFT.
You
It's up
can't
and
log
running right
into
now.
it
It's
right
up and
now,
running right now. Go get
but
your
you'll use
NFT.
the same details that you've used on the app, where if it's, iOS or Android, that same login you can use on the new website. So if you don't have a login already, you can create one now in advance on the apps, or you can wait till the new website's live. But you'll have plenty of time before the drop to log into your account and be ready on the drop page. And just on the drop page itself, the way it's going to look is there's going to be 2 products under one collection. So if you've seen the Medium article, you'll see there's 2 different products. You have to click into the one you want, scroll down, and there'll be a simple buy button after you enter your wallet address. So everything will be very straightforward on the website. Yeah, I mean that's the essence of it. But once we update the new website, we'll post it everywhere. We'll send emails out, and yeah, you'll have plenty of time to log in and reset your password if you need to.
Somebody did ask if they don't. I guess they're thinking more like a normal Ethereum mint. So they asked, sometimes you could lose your gas if the product sells out during a minting stage. So they're wondering, okay, with Crossmint, if they do purchase, if it gets sold out somewhere in the middle before the transaction is finished, do they still get charged the gas on their credit card? The fee, I guess.
Yeah, I believe it's possible. But if you put in the details and push confirm when the product's sold out, it will decline. It just won't go through. It's unlikely that will happen.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
just on the gas, whilst you mentioned it, obviously it depends on the what the gas is at the time, but we don't expect it to be higher than $5. It shouldn't be higher than that.
Yeah, because it's the weekend, right?
Well,
normally.
Yeah, we hope it's a low gas at the time.
Yeah, for everyone that has never done this, so it basically they're giving you an option for the credit card, and so the gas is not needed where you normally would need to have enough Ethereum gas. They're just going to calculate it for you based on the market price or the gas price at that time of your transaction. So not everybody's going to get the same charge of gas. Like, let's just say if I did it 5 minutes before somebody else, I had a higher gas, they had a lower gas. It's just the timing that you decide to enter the purchase.
Yeah, I've just seen a question saying just about the app and being in beta. So you're still going to stay in beta in the App Store and on Android, but the website you'll be able to log in. So you don't need to worry about it coming up saying, you're in a waiting list. Everyone who's made an account will automatically be able to log in. There'll be no issue there.
All right. So one person asked, any chance for using Apple Pay? Since it's on mobile, that would be a no, correct?
I believe it's a no. But if it is there, I'll update. And there'll be like a purchase with Apple Pay. But our current, no, we don't have that.
Okay.
Someone just said, will we be prompted to log in minutes prior to the drop time? So you won't be prompted to log in. But the thing is, if you're not logged in and you go to push the buy button, then it will prompt you to log in. So you want to be logged in advance. Otherwise, the buy button just won't work.
Everybody wants to be first, understandably.
Yeah, I mean, the sequential minting, for those that care about the mint numbers, I suppose it's important, but you know, if you mint and you're the 200th person, you get the 200th mint. I think you know it's a great thing as well. It depends if you're after a specific mint or not. There's no way of really telling, you know, who's where and how many are left.
So basically, both ends are going to be instant delivery, or pretty much instant delivery.
Yeah. So once you pay for the item, there'll be like a loading bar, and you'll be able to. It will say, you know, transaction is confirming, and then it will say confirmed. So I would advise you to just stay on that page once it's confirming, and just let the bar, you know, do its thing and finish the transaction. What that's actually doing is just confirming the blockchain transaction. And then once that's confirmed, you'll see the NFT instantly. And that's card and ETH.
We have one request. Shall I take his?
Yeah, yeah, go
416?
for it. Go for it.
Speaker. Welcome 416. I know he's connecting, but all right. Welcome 416. Your mic is muted, so whenever you can unmute your mic and ask your question.
Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. I just wanted to ask some more questions about the Bridgman imaging licensing, and just clear up some confusion regarding who's doing the 3D scans of these artworks. Is it Bridgman or is it Elmon themselves doing it? I'd be curious to know a little bit more info regarding the
What a
licensing.
great question. What a great question.
Yeah, it comes from Bridgman and the people that they work with. So, you know, for those that aren't familiar with Bridgman Images, you know, they have over 50 years of experience, you know, working with these museums and these, you know, photographers, artists, and, you know, clients. So they work directly with them to source the images. You know, sometimes it can be that, you know, they request additional scans, which haven't been, you know, done before. Sometimes they have existing scans on file, but that comes from Bridgman's side. That's what they specialize in.
That's awesome. Thanks, guys.
No worries.
Yeah, appreciate it. All right, let's see. Get hype. Let me bring you on stage. 416, when you can, just take off the speaker role that you got.
Get hype, get hype.
All right, Get hype is connecting.
Is he connecting?
Should be on now.
Hey, what's up, Jacob? What's up, Dilo? Thanks for having me on stage. Just had a question real quick. I know the app is exchanging over. Can we still use the .eth, or you guys still need the address installed in there?
Can you use the dot, or like your personalized like
do the whole
address?
address.
Yeah, the get hype.
Do the whole address.
That's what I usually put in there. Just wanted to
Don't
make
risk
sure
it.
that was still okay.
That's a good question. It should be able to, right, Jacob?
Should be. I would need to check this with Crossmint's team, but I would advise just use the long.
Come on,
the long
guys.
number.
Come on. Experiment. You guys got to experiment.
Okay,
This is
thanks,
brand
guys.
new. This is all new right now.
But do check back. I think that's something we will check, because there are a lot of people that also just use their normal wallet, personalized one, because it just makes it easier and safer, right? Because you don't have to like make sure that all the numbers.
I mean, I've tried to send NFTs to people's .eth and they bounce back. They don't fully go through. So I would be really skeptical about that. I would just play it safe and just use your wallet. You know how people say, "Oh,
We'll go through the chat real fast to see if there's any more questions. It looks like mostly everyone's been answered.
There's one here saying, "Is the collectible reserved whilst we enter the payment information?" The answer is no. As soon as you've made the payment and the transaction's processing, then your payment's going through. But until that point, there's no cart system like we've had in previous drops. It was just, you know, it's a true first come, first serve.
So be quick, guys. No, there
Basically.
is no reserve yet. I think a lot of people are used to some reserves in other platforms, and
yeah, for sure.
That's an easy question to ask, I guess.
Yeah, and I think the important thing to note is, this is the first drop on a new website.
It's brand new. We don't
We
know.
will analyze how it goes afterwards. We've got all the measures in place to look at, how it's going to go, and we'll adjust to make.
When it comes to .eth addresses, I wouldn't risk it. It's like putting gems into your account before the drop. You don't want to buy your gems during the drop. You don't want to risk it. I know it's risky. I know you don't want to put the ETH, but that's why you can use your credit card. You just got to be really careful because it's brand new and we don't know. We don't know. So don't risk it. Don't risk it. Just keep it simple and keep it basic, and you're gonna be good.
No, like people get well, unless Jacob is tired at 3 a.m, does alpha get leaked. But other than that, like a lot of people that come to Discord, they normally say, "Hey,
I'm drawing right now, by the way.
Here.
I'm drawing. I'm actually doing this with a ballpoint pen. I'm working on this. I'm working on her right now. I gotta finish the dice. I gotta finish the dice. I gotta finish the dice. I gotta finish the card. And on her, I'm gonna finish the chips. It's not done.
It's quite fun.
That's what I'm working on. But I think this is it. I think the
Can you share a
AMA is
video on
over.
How to make a purchase using MetaMask? I'll see if I can do that for you. I mean, but it's very, very simple.
If you guys don't know about
buy
MetaMask
with
by
ETH,
now, what are you guys
the
doing?
MetaMask will pop up, and you just push confirm, and that's it.
Maybe a year ago.
Literally, the process can be done in seconds. But I'll see if CrossMint have any videos on their end prepared.
How to buy from MetaMask, guys? You can Google that. Come on, man. We can't be asking that question. You guys can Google that.
Sure.
Just scanning through to see if there's anything we've missed. And if anyone has any other questions, feel free to request.
Arcade, you are competing with Randy these days. You went from a part-time lover to a full-time all-in NFT addict. I'm an addict.
Looks like you explained it quite well today.
Tango, what's good, Tangma? How you feeling out here?
Well, I think we also didn't give.
No, I didn't go to art school. No.
For this space.
I have a bunch of artwork. I'm an artist.
I understand a lot of people.
I actually got a bunch right here.
Things like that, but,
this is all my work.
Hopefully they can listen in. It will answer some of their questions.
This is all my work.
I'll
show you guys what I got.
So.
I'll show you guys some stuff.
And I'm only seeing Grabble. It might be Grabbox, but the phone is cutting your name off. Well, welcome.
This is Grabo. And sorry if this was already asked and answered. I'm just in and out of work here, but curious how the 50 mints will be calculated, because typically it's random minting, but now that this is sequential, how will you guys calculate the 50?
Good question.
Mints? Is it going to be
Good
just like
question.
the last mints, or how would that work?
Yeah, it's likely to be number 1 to 5, and then the 50 last mints. We're still trying to see if there's a way that we can completely randomize that. But at the moment, yeah, it's looking like 1 to 5, and then the last 50.
Ooh.
Cool.
Last
Yeah,
50,
that's awesome.
The last 50 of what? The last 50 of the numbers?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, the last 50 mints.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, we are looking into different solutions in the future. Maybe not reserving sort of, 2 to 5, and things like that.
Should I give away some artwork? Should I give away some artwork?
On one hand, I think a lot of people will agree that they do expect the platform or the.
Should I give away one of these pieces? I did this with a ballpoint pen. That's a little bit more rough, though.
Say they understand that they rather have the actual platform own the first legit mints instead of just a random person owning the number 1 or number 2. Although that does happen on other platforms, but I do see a positive thing where people are okay with it because it's a normal thing, right? Normal projects, the first mints do go to the platform or the artist because it's theirs.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a plan what to do with the first mint. I can't reveal it now, but yeah, it will be exciting.
Sounds good. Well, guys, it doesn't seem like you have any more new questions. Of course, come to Discord, check the Twitter as always. Follow Jacob's private Twitter because why not?
Is he dropping the alpha over there?
The occasional hint and.
Is he dropping the alpha over there? Is Jacob dropping the alpha? What's going on?
Sometimes you guys just need to see those hints.
What's going on?
I mean, so any other questions, you can email support@elmonx.com or just go into the Discord. We got great community helpers and moderators that are always answering, everything. So anything you guys need, that's the best place to do it.
Cool. All right, Jacob, what do you think? It's the end. Let's wrap it up for
I think it's
everyone.
done. I think it's done. I'm gonna tell you guys what I think right now.
Wish everyone good luck on the drop.
Exactly, and appreciate everyone for tuning in. Any more information, we'll keep you updated.
There it is.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks, Jacob,
Ruggers.
for doing this. Please check back as always to answer some of the questions that he's going to be looking into, like with CrossMint, that were asked as well as the possible maybe a guide to. We'll try to get as much information on the announcements on Twitter and Discord for you guys.
There's only 27 people in the space.
Great.
Just know. Just
All
know.
right, thank you, everyone, and catch you guys soon.
Yeah. Have a good day, guys. See you soon.
And there it is. That was it. Do you do graffiti? I used to do graffiti in my younger days. I definitely know how to do letters. I know how to do bubble letters. I know how to do ghost bombs, blockbusters. I know how to do all type of lettering. So I know how to do graffiti styles. I just don't do graffiti because I'm too old for that. I know this is an ElmonX show, but did you see what Vivi's dropping? Yes, Stan. I actually just put up a thumbnail. I am coming back at 4:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to come back at 4:20 and I'm going to do a show. I just got to work a little bit. I got to get some work done around the house, but I'll be back and we're going to have a Vivi talk. I'm going to do a Vivi episode in a minute. In the current market, with that price tag and 600 public mint, I'm not sure about this drop. Dang, I was thinking that too. I was thinking that because think about it. On the space, there was only 28 people on the space. How many people are watching this live stream? There's only 8 people watching this live stream. So I don't know how many people are really interested in this piece. I know I am, and I think that especially my girl wants to go for it, and I think I'm gonna go for it for her, but I can't spend any money, so I don't think I'm gonna go for mine just yet. I'm gonna see what the marketplace. Do you think is gonna sell out? That's the biggest question, right? Do you think the ElmonX is gonna sell out? Let me know in the comments down below. We are talking about the Leonardo DaVinci Salvator Mundi NFT. Is it gonna sell out? That is the question. That is what everybody wants to know. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Yeah, hit that like button like you hit that buy now button, because you never know. It could be a secret rare.